Eagle double G.
Hey everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And I came in today to do a little something different. I wanted to do some funny news stories. And let me just tell you what inspired this. I have a best friend by the name of Celeste. And her and I, when I was working in these different offices, we would email each other all day. We would complain about things and talk about our employer, but we just have fun emailing and texting each other. But one of the things that we would email each other to get each other through the day is funny news stories. We would find on the internet the most bizarre news stories and we would email them to each other. So I just want to share with you guys some of the types of stories that we would email each other. So this first one up, I call Bed Bug Bonanza. You want them, you got them. So this story happened in Maine, and apparently what occurred is there was this older gentleman who had had bed bugs in an apartment that he stayed in. So I guess he went down to the city to complain about the landlord and, to explain that because he lived in a building that was known, I guess, to have bed bugs, when he tried to move, he was having problems. Y'all know what happened when he was trying to move. People were saying, no, we can't rent to you. You're coming from a place that had bed bugs. So I guess the old guy went back to his place. He got to thinking about that he had gone down, to the city to try to get help, and they refused to help him. So he went down there again and he explained to them, look, I want to complain against my former landlord. He's messing it up for, for me finding a new place because now no one wants to rent to me. So I guess the people down at the city offices, they told him, look, sir, we can't really help you. Even though bed bugs are bad, they're a common problem. It's not something we can help you with. You are moving. So unbeknownst to them, this fool had bought a cup of bed bugs with him. Y'all heard me right. He had a cup with some bed bugs in it. And what he did is he slammed that cup down on the counter with over 100 bed bugs in it. That at that point, when he slammed them down, them bed bugs got to crawling and flying all over the office and landing on people. He shut they shit down for that day. I guess he said, look, if y'all think bed bugs ain't a problem, here, y'all deal with them now. I done bought these motherfuckers. He said, I guess that old man said, I done bought these motherfuckers down here. Y'all deal with them now. I've been dealing with this shit. I done asked y'all for y'all help, and now y'all gonna join the crowd. Now y'all got big bugs too. They said they had to shut the office down, call an exterminator who had to come in with bed bug dogs to sniff out the fucking bed. Y'all, when I read the story, I was rolling. Now, I'm one person that fuck a bed bug, y'all. I can't stand any type of bugs. I just can't take it. But can you imagine this old man down there tripping and arguing and trying to get help and they won't help him? And then to show them what it feels like to have bed bugs, this man caught. Now think about that, y'all. He had to be a sick son of a bitch to be standing around trying to catch bed bugs enough to take down to the office to show them what he was doing. Oh my God, y'all, I can't. I can't. When I read this, I was like, what the fuck? You know how you read the story again and you be like, am I reading this correctly? Did this old man scoop up some bed bugs in his apartment, put a lid on them, and get in his car and drive downtown, or catch the bus, or call a Uber or a taxi and take them motherfuckers downtown. Ciao, y'all. I'm done. I'm done. I hope to God when I get old, I don't be all pickle brained like that. But I guess this old man was like, fuck this. I'm sick of this shit. Y'all about to get a taste of what I've been dealing with. Y'all tell me what you think of this story. Cause when I read it, I was like, no, I just can't. I can't. On to the next story, y'all. This next story up, y'all, I call a McAss whipping. Give me my damn sandwich. Your time is up. Y'all, you know how when you go to these fast food restaurants and it's always some crazy shit happening. If you go in or if you're sitting in the drive-thru, I don't know what brings out the craziness in people waiting at fast food places. I don't know if because their food isn't hot enough, they're taking too long. But anywho, let me get to this story. So apparently it was this woman that went to McDonald's and she was with two guys and she ordered a McChicken. And I guess, the workers, it was busy. They were trying to get food out, but they were taking too long. So I guess the woman started to get upset and got to arguing with one of the cashiers. And I guess the cashier, being probably young, called the manager. So, child, what this woman did, her and the manager got in an argument. This bitch decided to leap over the counter and start fighting the fucking people at McDonald's over a damn McChicken. Y'all, please. McDonald's, I could see if it was damn Chipotle's or something like that. Because in Chipotle, when you walk in, the line be from the counter to the damn door. And you gotta wait. But you stand in the line for a damn McChicken. You jump off the counter and start whooping people's ass. Now, the funny thing about it is the lady that filmed this was in the drive-through and she saw the argument going down. So she said the way that the argument was going, she knew that it was about to get crazy. So she started filming it and she caught all of this on tape. She said the sad thing about it is the McDonald worker did get the sandwich to the woman. But when the woman got the sandwich, she threw it back at the little worker, the cashier, bust them all in the fucking head, then proceeded to leap over the counter and fight the people at McDonald's because her sandwich took too long. Y'all, this is the world that we fucking in. People are fighting over a goddamn McDonald's sandwich, y'all. Come on. Like I said, I could see if you were at Chipotle's and at least the food was good. But a McDonald's sandwich? Now, they said that the people at McDonald's, the employees called the police, but the woman had left the restaurant, before the police could get there. And because she bust the person in the head with the sandwich, she waited all that time and still didn't end up with no sandwich because she busted people in the head at the register with the goddamn sandwich. Y'all, I'm done. I am done. This is the end of the video. I just want to know, have you ever had any funny experiences at fast food restaurants? I remember one time I went to a soul food restaurant and I had ordered food and we stood there and waited for our food. I know I had to wait about 30 minutes. Now at soul food restaurants, you have paid your money, so you're not gonna leave because you're waiting for for your food. And I remember finally our food start coming up one by one because by the time I waited, it was about three other couples in there. It was me and my guy. So it was this one couple that was in front of us. They were a little bit older, and I guess they had ordered a fish dinner. And so when the dinner came, they opened up the dinner to make sure they had everything. So I guess the woman had touched the fish, and the fish was cold. Now, we done waited 30 minutes. Y'all, when I tell you this woman showed her ass, she told those people in the soul food restaurant that If they waited 30 minutes, that shit should have been piping hot. Then when she opened that styrofoam container, a smoke should have been coming out because if they had taken it just, right out the grease, everything should have been hot. She said that her box smelled like cigarette smoke and that she knew they probably had taken a smoke break and our food was already ready. But because they had went outside and was smoking, our food had cooled down. She told them she wasn't leaving that goddamn restaurant till they went back there and fried her some more chicken. Her husband was so embarrassed, y'all. Me and my guy at first, we were trying not to laugh because it was like one of those restaurants that stay open after the club closed. The clubs closed about 2:15. So me and him was trying not to laugh, but we couldn't help it. We was rolling. I mean, we was laughing so hard we were crying because she told them that if they brought out her motherfucking food again and it wasn't smoking, she was coming back there beating somebody's ass, and then she was gonna cook her own shit. Y'all, I was cracking up. I was laughing so hard that we stood there till our food was cold, but we wasn't like tripping because we only stood there because we wanted to see when they sent out her next food. Was it hot? Y'all, we ain't had no sense. But that's the end of my video. Leave me some funny stories down in the comment section, y'all. We gotta lighten this shit up. We got a lot of stuff going on in the world. And every once in a while, we gotta be able to laugh together. So again, this is the end of the video. You guys have a great evening. And thanks as always for watching. Bye-bye now.